let's look. Do one of you want to give me a job title that you want me to search for that would be relevant for you? Anybody? Give me a job.
Satellite network controller.
Good luck. I asked for it, didn't I?
AT&T.
Right.
I don't think that's a government job title, but we'll search for it. It is one?
That's what I do in the Army.
I know, but is it a U.S. government job title?
Yes.
It
Well.
Yeah.
No, it is. It's an IT specialist job.
Well.
I mean, in the government, they don't.
It's more like private contracting stuff. The government will contract you to.
Satellite network. So is that IT or what?
Kind of.
Oh, you know what you need to do. You need to scoot over and do cybersecurity work, don't you think? You know they're hiring for cybersecurity like crazy.
Cyber cops.
Cyber command.
Cybersecurity, and they're taking IT engineers and all kinds of different people to translate the skills to go into cyber. You need to look into cyber. Well, I got two, but they're GS-14, so they're probably not.
That's what most people that I get out with.
That's right.
They get GS-12 14s.
All right, well, let's look at it. This is network, though. This is not satellite. This is FDIC. They don't have satellites. This is not right. No. Let's do cyber. Cyber security. The whole world. Okay. There's only 8, but let's look at one of these. So, IT specialist security. Oh, Fort Meade, InfoSec. Let's look at that one. Oh, 123,000. I don't know.
Cyber command.
I know. We can look at it. National Protection Programs Directorate. It's a 15, very high level.
We're looking for a man, yeah.
So you're going to advise DHS and DoD on cyber incidents. And the qualifications for this is 1 year specialized experience equal to this level. And that 1 year experience has to be monitoring security networks, assessing risks and vulnerabilities, coordinating the deployment of people to solve some problems, establishing some administrative and physical controls. There you go. So that's how I read a vacancy announcement, is by like reading 4 words. I would try to read all of it to start anyway. I read some of it just so I can interpret it. Now the duties, those are the qualifications. You'd have to prove that in your resume. But 1 year specialized at the 14 level, which would mean your rank would need to show that you earn between 123 and that range. Is that true or not?
Not that I've earned that range, no.
You can't get the job then.
Yeah, it's like major and above.
You're not going to get it. Salary's got to match.
Full colonel and above.
Right.
So your background might match,
12,
but
13,
still,
lieutenant colonel, right?
the salary has to be somewhat in the realm of what it is. So we need to look for a job that is equal to the salary. Now your salary is your paycheck and your housing, not just a check. So it's the housing and the check, so it's a little bit more than that.
It sounds to me maybe network administrator is similar.
Network administrator?
No, we actually control the satellite.
Yours is more technical
Very
than
much so.
administrative.
Right.
Well, what kind of job would that be, though, in the private sector? We've got to translate that.
That's been part of my problem, is that even VNet doesn't translate it.
No. So, okay, then, if you need to look, all of you need to know about the classification standards for jobs. So here it is. On my website, this is my website, resume-place.com. If you click on resources and you go down to classification standards, right here, federal job classification standards. And we're going to look up the IT series. It's 2200. And then I can open it, if I can open up a PDF here. And you'll see that IT is broken out into Internet, Network, Systems Administration, Systems, Program, Policy, different types of IT. And I'll show them to you. This was written up in 2008. Still opening up, just a second. Has anybody ever looked at this in this room? This is the official classification standards for jobs in the government. And this is what you might need to look at to find what job is right for you.
I'm sorry, what site did you say that was?
It's, OPM.
Well, it's opm.gov, but you can find it off of my website also. And now here's the...
This is yours here at the top, this one, resume.
Well, you can go to resume-place.com and then click on resources, and it will take you to this page. Okay, here's the breakdown of the IT jobs. There's telecommunications, which is, I guess, what you might be. But I'll tell you what, there's not a lot of telecommunications jobs. They're mostly IT specialists. There's a quick list here, just a minute. So if you find a developmental position in IT, you need to show that you have broad knowledge of IT, high degree of analytical ability, the ability to solve problems, the ability to communicate with people, and understanding of interrelationships in different IT specialties. Is all of that correct for you? Okay, that's good. So there's IT 2210. You need to read this. So you could be a project manager or an IT specialist, supervisor. So there they are. Which one are you?
4.
Out of those 9.
Operating system.
IT people have to package themselves to fit 1 or 2 of those.
Could be customer support too.
Customer support, sure. I mean, most IT people do that as well as something else. So would it be networking, data management, systems analysis?
I would say operating system and systems administration.
Would that be your background?
No, for him.
Yeah.
My problem is that I've done about 6 of those.
I'll pick one.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, but you need to focus the resume though toward 1 or 2 of them, because when the HR person looks at the resume, they need to say, oh, network. Oh, he's operating systems. Oh, he's data. Oh, he's internet.
My problem with network, which is probably what I'm most technical with, is that most people think of network as in fiber optics. Data
No, they
cable.
don't.
Whereas
Maybe you
I'm
do.
actually FM over the air.
Well, networking in the world of the federal government is the networking of computers and systems, enterprise management. That's what networking is. But see, what you can do, what all of you need to do, is once you figure out what occupational series is right for you, is to go and look at jobs on USA Jobs, IT specialist networking,
Okay.
at your salary range, which might be, let's say, $80,000. IT specialist networking, $80,000, the whole world. Read the job. Read the duties and see, is that me or not? There is research to be done to figure out how to package you into the federal career. And this is a really good place to start if you can figure out what might be right for you. What series do you think you might be? What is your job, sir?
I'm looking at something in Intel.
Intel. Okay, so intelligence analyst then. Well, that's a series. So, intelligence
I'm
analyst.
a pharmacy tech right now, but I was intelligence in the Marine Corps, so
Oh, how many years ago was that, though?
it was 14 years ago.
Well, how long have you been a pharmacy tech?
4.5 years.
Okay, well,
You have to,
go back to that.
one of the things on some of these more complex jobs, and this is more specifically to you, you have to understand where they're at and what they're called. You want to fly satellites for the NSA, you go on their website and you apply for a job in collection management. Collection management has nothing to do as a cover term with flying satellites. But trust me, that's where it's at. So you have to know the terms. You can't just say,
Satellite telecommunications.
Satellite telecommunications, whatever.
Right.
You have to understand the hidden meaning behind some of these terms that you're going to find in the intelligence field, and then you have to levy your expectation on a realistic basis that You go walking into the NSA and you're going to fly satellites, you're not going to run the shop. So, I mean, there's a...
Yeah, so you can research agencies that you might want to work for, like US Northcom in Colorado. Look and see if they have any positions that work with satellites, but I don't think that you're going to find it. I think it's going to be cyber, or it's going to be some sort of IT specialist job. So you're one of those that has to translate. Now, intelligence analyst does not have a standard on that site that I just showed you. The only way you can find out about the jobs for intelligence analysts or specialists is to go to USA Jobs. I typed up their intelligence analyst, and I didn't put a city or state, and I came up with 125 jobs. So you're going to need to do that and read them and figure out how you can make your resume match that experience from your earlier career. Now, since you have been a pharmacy tech and then you had some other jobs in the middle between Marine Corps and Army, with USA Jobs, that's pretty hard because USA Jobs is a chronological builder, so you have to put all the jobs in. Now, you don't have to put little jobs in that are non-relevant, or you can make them short. So what I would do if I were working on your resume is I would make the pharmacy tech job really short because you're not interested in pursuing that now. Job number 2, which was private sector, I guess, I would make that short. And then job 3 may be short. But then when I got back to Army and intelligence, I would make it long and developed, like the sample in this book. That's what I would do with it. And the way that you find the keywords is by using USA Jobs to analyze the vacancy announcements for the keywords. You're smiling. What are you smiling about?